Welcome to this module on the roles and responsibilities of the Election Commission of India. In this module, you'll get a clear understanding of what the Election Commission does and why it matters in safeguarding our democracy. You'll explore how its roles, responsibilities, and powers work together to ensure elections are free, fair, and transparent. By the end, you'll be able to apply this knowledge to real situations through the quiz that follows. India conducts the largest elections in the world, with millions of polling officials, over 900 million eligible voters, and voting that occurs across remote regions. Managing something of this scale requires an institution that is independent, trusted, and powerful. That institution is the Election Commission of India. The Election Commission is a constitutionally protected institution, which means it operates independently and is not a branch of the government. Article 324 of the Constitution gives the ECI full authority to conduct elections at the national level, state level, and for the highest constitutional offices. This ensures that no political party can influence the process and decision making lies solely with the Commission. Let us now discuss roles of the Election Commission. Guardian of free and fair elections. The primary role is to ensure that elections are conducted without bias, manipulation, intimidation, or influence from any political party, government authority, or external pressure. It maintains transparency so that every vote carries equal value and the public trusts the results. The Commission is responsible for planning and managing every aspect of the election process, from announcing election schedules to the final declaration of results. Advisory Body. The ECI advises the President and Governors on whether elected representatives should be disqualified under constitutional or legal provisions. While the final decision rests with the President or Governor, they are constitutionally required to act based on the Election Commission's advice. This gives the Commission significant influence in maintaining ethical standards among elected officials. Quasi-judicial authority. The Commission settles disputes related to political parties and election symbols, hears complaints of violations, and passes binding orders. It functions like a judicial body when deciding cases involving party splits, disqualification issues, or breaches of the Model Code of Conduct, ensuring justice without political interference. Election law enforcer and regulator of political parties. The ECI enforces election rules and Model Code of Conduct to ensure fair campaigning. It can issue warnings, bans, and even censure actions when parties or candidates break ethical standards. This prevents misuse of power, hate speech, bribery, and unfair advertising. The ECI registers political parties, determines their recognition status as either national or state parties, and allocates election symbols. It can also freeze or withdraw symbols and recognition if parties violate rules. Educator of voters. Through the SWEEP program, the Commission works to increase voter awareness and participation. It uses campaigns, social media, community outreach, and educational tools to encourage informed voting, especially among the youth, first-time voters, women, and marginalized groups. Election Expense Monitor. To prevent the influence of money and corporate power in elections, the Commission tracks candidate and party spending, sets expenditure limits, and uses observers and inspection teams to detect black money, cash distribution, or illegal inducements. Responsibilities. Updating and maintaining electoral rolls. One of the most important responsibilities of the Election Commission is ensuring that voter lists are accurate and up to date. This includes adding new voters when they turn 18, removing names of deceased or ineligible voters, and correcting spelling or address errors. Clean electoral rolls prevent fraud and make sure every eligible citizen can vote without difficulty. Organizing polling arrangements. The Commission plans the entire logistics of voting day, including selecting polling locations, setting up infrastructure like ballot units and ramps for accessibility, ensuring electricity and internet where needed, and arranging trained polling personnel and security forces. The scale of planning is massive, especially in remote or geographically challenging regions. Scrutiny and acceptance of nominations. Before elections, candidates must file nomination papers. The Election Commission scrutinizes these documents to verify eligibility, confirm legal compliance, and ensure complete financial and criminal disclosures. This process prevents unqualified or disqualified individuals from contesting in elections. Monitoring Model Code of Conduct compliance. Once elections are announced, the Model Code of Conduct comes into effect. The Commission monitors parties and candidates to ensure that campaigning is ethical and fair. Deploying EVMs and voter verified paper audit trail. The Election Commission is responsible for transporting, securing, testing, and operating electronic voting machines and VVPATs across the country. Mock polls are conducted before voting begins to verify accuracy. VVPATs allow voters to visually confirm their vote, increasing transparency and trust in the process. Voter ID generation. The Commission issues the elector's photo identity card, commonly known as voter ID or EPIC. This card helps verify identity at the polling station and reduces impersonation and multiple voting. Counting and declaration of results. Once polling ends, the Commission oversees the secure transportation and storage of EVMs and VVPATs along with the counting process. Counting is conducted in the presence of candidates, observers, and media. VVPAT slips are verified at randomized booths to confirm accuracy. The results are then officially certified and formally declared. This transparent and structured process maintains trust in the final outcome. Ensuring accessibility. The ECI ensures that voting is inclusive and barrier-free. This includes providing ramps, wheelchairs, and volunteers for persons with disabilities, priority voting for senior citizens and pregnant women, and special postal voting for service members and essential workers. Accessibility measures help guarantee that every citizen, regardless of ability or geography, can exercise their right to vote with dignity. Training polling personnel. Lakhs of officials are deployed to conduct elections, and each one plays a vital role in maintaining neutrality and efficiency. The Election Commission trains them in procedures like EVM handling, security protocols, documentation, and grievance response. Well-trained personnel reduce errors, delays, and disputes, ensuring smooth operations at every polling booth. Handling complaints and grievances. The Commission provides multiple platforms for citizens to report violations, such as the National Grievance Service Portal, the C-Vigil app, and the 1950 Voter Helpline. Complaints can range from MCC, that is the Model Code of Conduct violations, and bribery attempts to polling irregularities. Fast action on complaints increases accountability and transparency and strengthens public confidence in the system. Some special powers of the ECI. Article 324 gives the Election Commission broad and overarching authority to take any action necessary to ensure free and fair elections, even if a specific law does not exist for that situation. This flexibility is crucial because elections often involve unexpected challenges that need immediate and impartial decisions. Power to cancel elections. If there is evidence of booth capturing, bribery, violence, large-scale fraud or coercion, the Commission can postpone, withhold, or cancel elections. This ensures that results reflect genuine voter choice instead of manipulated outcomes. Great job! You've now learned what the Election Commission does and why it is essential to our democracy. Play Game 2.1 to put your learning into action. Thank you.